But first, the record-setting wave of women elected to Congress was a defining feature of the 2018 midterms. But of the 36 women newly elected to the House of Representatives, only one was a Republican. And the party's efforts to court more women hit another setback this week when political newcomer Joan Perry lost her GOP primary race in North Carolina. Capitol Hill correspondent Lisa Desjardins is back. She spoke earlier with Republican Congresswoman Debbie Lesko of Arizona's 8th District.
Thank you for joining us, Congresswoman. First of all,
for having me.
What do you think happened in North Carolina, and how significant was that?
Well, you know, I really want to support Republican women. We lost 10 Republican women in the last election cycle. And since I'm a Republican and I'm a woman, I'm really going to try to work hard to recruit more women and make sure they get elected. And so I had donated to Joan Perry, but I congratulate Mr. Murphy, and I think he's going to win. I look forward to working with him and getting to know him a little bit better.
I know you've heard some of these numbers before, but I want to just look at Republicans in the House right now. There's a couple ways to slice these numbers. First of all, if you look at all the women in the House of Representatives, it's a record number of women. 89 are Democrats. Just 13 of you are Republican women. Then if you look at the composition of each political caucus or conference, 42% of all the Democrats in the House are women, but for Republicans, it's just 7%.
I know, it's sad. We need to increase the numbers. So I'm
But why is this?
Well, I'm the bipartisan co-chairwoman of the Women's Caucus in Congress. And so, yeah, it's a little one-sided because I try to get all my Republican women to our different events, but there's a lot more Democrats. You know, I don't know the answer. I think one of the answers is recruiting Republican women for heavily Republican districts, because we had a lot of women that lost that were in swing districts, and the Democrats, quite frankly, tried to take us out so that they could continue the narrative that there's more males in the Republican Party than women.
You know, whatever narratives you believe, looking at the numbers, especially from the Center for Women in Politics from Rutgers, they looked at who was running last year, and just on the ballot, Democrats had 4 times as many women running. And I know from covering Republicans for years, being their grassroots, women are doing the work in the Republican Party. They are there on the local level. I see them. My question to you is, why are they not getting on the ballot? Why are they not running?
You know, I don't know the answer to that. And it may have to do with recruiting or just showing people like me and trying to get more Republican women in leadership positions. I mean, Liz Cheney is in a leadership position right now. And maybe as more women see that it's possible and that there's Republican conservative women out there, then I think more people will join our ranks. I sure hope so, because, you know, it can get a little lonely over here. I got to recruit more Republican women that are conservatives.
I've heard you and others say they don't think there should be an advantage to being a woman. People shouldn't vote for someone just because you're a woman. But I'm curious, could there be a disadvantage to being a woman in politics that the party needs to make up for?
You know what's interesting is at the state level, when I served in the Arizona State Senate and the Arizona State House, I really saw no difference between how I was treated as a woman versus a man. But I have to tell you, there is a little bit of an attitude here that I found with some congressional members, both on, well, mostly, quite frankly, that I worked with on the Democrat side this time, that are kind of condescending to me in different roles. And I've pointed it out to them, and I do not let them get away with it.
On the Republican side, covering Congress last year, it was hard not to notice when Republicans were in charge, just 3 out of 21 committee chairs were women, and many of your strongest female leaders left the House for other positions elsewhere. Do you feel like the men in the House Republican Conference actually promote women enough? Is there space for you to lead?
Well, I think we just need more of us. You know, we just need more women, and as that happens, we'll naturally have more Republican women in leadership and in chairmanship roles. If any of Republican conservative women are out there listening, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you.
Congresswoman Debbie Lesko of Maricopa County, Arizona, thank you so much.
Thank you.